great evening, and great evening once again. Welcome to the Sonya Dungee podcast special pop up. And this is honoring her, the strength, the story, the becoming. A Women's Month special. You have to excuse the lateness of the hour. I was up and down if I was going to do this tonight, but in thinking about the fact that today is March 31st and it is the last day of Women's Month, and also it's my mama Irene's birthday, I said, why not? So, women, and in that, I'm gonna honor my mama. And my mama is on this earth any longer, but she's definitely always here in spirit. So, with that being said, obviously, I am your host, Sonya Dungee, and still bringing the heat to the IG, the Facebook, and the YouTube streets. And in the Sonya Dungee podcast, we all know that the conversation is always the essence of the soul. So, I want to start out by saying that as we close out Women's Month, I want to take a moment not to rush, not to teach, but to honor. To honor every woman that is listening, every woman who has carried weight she never asked for, every woman who has smiled through silent battles, every woman who is still showing up, even when life tried to break her. Tonight, it's about you. Women, you see, you're the backbone of what we call resilience. You are the nurturers, you are the builders, you are the healers, you are the visionaries. You're the ones who find a way when there is no way. You stretch, you sacrifice, you survive, and somehow you still love. And let's be honest here tonight. Not every day feels strong. Not every moment feels powerful. Some days it feels like survival. Some seasons feel like you're barely holding it together. But even in that, there's strength. Because strength isn't just in what you conquer, it's in what you carry and still choose not to quit. To the woman who feels stuck tonight, this is for you. You're not behind. You're not forgotten. And you are not broken beyond repair. You're in the process. You're in the process. And sometimes being stuck, it's not a punishment. It's preparation for greater things to come. It's the space where you're being refined, defined, and realigned. So don't rush your becoming. Don't compare your chapter to someone else's highlight. Your story is unfolding. And here's what I truly want to say to every woman to take from tonight. If you're watching live or the replay later, you do not need permission to rise. You don't need validation to be valuable. And you don't need perfection to be powerful. But what you do need is to believe that where you are is not where you have to stay. There is more in you, more peace, more clarity, more purpose, more life. And even if you've been broken, you're still worthy of becoming whole again. You see, tonight we honor the single mother who never gave up, the woman who is rebuilding after loss, the one starting all over when it wasn't part of the plan, the quiet fighter who nobody applauds but keeps going anyway. We honor the past versions of ourselves, and we give ourselves permission to evolve into something greater. So, as Women's Month comes to a close tonight, I want you to carry this with you. You're seen, you're valued, and yes, you are necessary. And no matter what life throws your way, you still have the power to move forward. This is your reminder. You are not just surviving, you are becoming queen. So I want to thank you for joining me tonight on this special edition pop-up of the Sonya Dungee podcast. And if this message has spoken to you, share it with another woman who needs to be reminded of her strength. And in that, speaking of a woman of strength, that's my mama, Irene Dungee. You see, again, she might not be here on this earth, but I know where she is. And I appreciate all that she did for me while I was growing up. She always made me feel like her daughter and not like a stepdaughter. The values, the mothering, the tears, the joy, the laughter, the things that she said to me. Some I just can't repeat because they had some adjectives in them, but I never forgot that. And I appreciate her. And so, with that being said, happy birthday in heaven, Mama Irene. Until we meet again tomorrow at 6:30 for the Boss Masterclass, be safe, stay well. God bless you all. Bye for now.